Hello everyone, Brave Scooter here, and welcome to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. A game when it first came out back in 2007, I was absolutely ecstatic for. And I think it is still probably one of the best titles featuring Mario to this day. Now, Super Mario Galaxy, I haven't played in a long time. I mean, a long time. As in, well, that's the other day, so that's unfortunate, but that's when I recorded the trailer the other day, but, this is probably a better representation. This came out in early 2007, and I think this file, when I basically wanted to try playing through it again, was the last time I played it back in 2007 itself. So half my reason for doing this Let's Play is basically to play the game again, but the other half of the reason I want to Let's Play this game is just to, well, yeah, revisit it and show that it is still an awesome game in every regard. And also just have fun. I mean, that's half the Let's Play. Anyway, let's pick a file. Create a game file on this planet. I plan to do so. See, we have Mario, Yoshi, Toad, Peach, or me. I should actually update my actual Wii me, because that's back when I thought goatees were the only way to have facial hair. Anyway, let's go with the Toad planet. Why not? The planet is now Toad. So this will be us while we play through the game as Toad. Now, something that probably won't happen, but is a possibility, is that you can actually have a second player play this game with you, to some extent. Let's see if this Wiimote will sync up at all. It won't. Oh well. Basically, the second player, all they really do is they can hold enemies and shoot. Well, you'll see this mechanic actually exercised in a little bit here, but they can hold enemies and shoot star bits at enemies. That's about all player 2 can do. There's no additional, like, you play as Luigi alongside Mario. There's none of that stuff. It's just Mario and then an extra pointer on screen. Anyway, enough looking at this. Let's actually go ahead and play. Every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies above the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle, where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. It was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet.
Dear Mario, I'll be waiting for you at the castle on the night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. From Peach.
Alright. And Mario's daydreaming about that cake. Anyway, basic controls of Mario Galaxy while we get started here. The pointer is kind of a big part of the game, and it can be used to gather star bits, which is what we're gathering right here. And star bits, other than basically just acting more like the coins of this game than the coins themselves, can be used as a projectile to stun certain enemies. Like, you can fire star bits with using the B button on the controller. Oh, I should probably mention, this game uses the nunchuck Wiimote combo, so the nunchuck stick moves you around. A is jump, like all Mario games, and cutscene. So forget teaching you all the controls. Let's have chaos and destruction, because that's always good for the environment, right? 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 Okay. I'll take your silence as a no. You think in light of a major disaster, Mario would move a little bit faster. Ah, the airships. And the flag of Bowser. This can only mean one thing. Ward is back. cliche Mario. Where did you get that, lady? That's a very peculiar statue. Sorry, I really enjoy the Mario 3 ship music, so I'm kind of semi-jamming out to it. You cowardly toad, save the princess. This festival is now over by decree of UFO and probing. Well, that's bad times. Free the toads. I don't think I can free the toads. No, I can't. So anyway, as I was saying, controls. A is jump. You can do a triple jump by timing your jumps right as you land. You can just like Super Mario 64, you can long jump by hitting Z8 at the same time, or hitting Z and then A slightly after it. Or you can long jump by holding Z for a minute on the nunchuck and then pressing A, or high jump, I should say. The C button does nothing other than stop your momentum completely. Wow, I never tried that. And we'll find out what the B button does and other actions of the game as we get further along here. A little bit further into this introductory cutscene of sorts. With this spaceship, I will glow green or cut the land in pieces. Is that what we're doing? Are we terraforming right now? You toads are so useful. I can't believe it. That's not how anchors work, Bowser. Hey, teaching you kids something. Anchors don't work this way. Anchors do not act as glorified hooks. Well, I mean, they can, but they're not supposed to. A little bit of Paper Mario going on here, I'm noticing. Just a little bit of Paper Mario. You know, the whole stealing the entire castle instead of just stealing the princess. Yeah, that's kind of what we're dealing with. And apparently airships can go into space. Yeah, sure. Why are you panting already, Mario? Those aren't words that you just used. Anyway. Jump. You know, move out of the way. You've dodged that stuff hundreds of times before. And everybody died that day. Happy end. Oh. You know, Mario, I realize you just got your ass kicked, but now's not the time to be sleeping. This scene right here just kind of sets the whole standing for this game. Let's play. And we are. Jump with A. So everybody's dead, but come on, let's follow a rabbit around the field. Let's play hide and seek. If you catch all of us, we'll tell you about where you are. So I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere effectively, and I have to play hide and seek with talking rabbits. Okay, I'm done. Anyway, this part will actually just teach you about, will allow you to do the finer parts of moving. There's one. And I missed completely. Now what I could do is if I aim it right, or I could just run up to it. Oh, and there are these strange things. Ah, the crater. I believe you've sold somebody out. Not here. Somewhere along this planet there is a very, very large crater that you can jump into. Also, spoilers, we're on a planet. And that was awkward. Why do you pick me up so awkwardly? And I'm gonna jump back in apparently, because I loved it so much. Ah, it's the white one. Come here, white one. This is not how you play hide and seek. As soon as you're found, the game's over. Ah, I hate this part of the game because you have to chase down these rabbits for so long. Because they take so long to tire out. And here's the white one that wanted to play in the first place. And now we have to go find the pipe. A standard Mario staple. Pipes kind of work automatically in this game. You literally just have to jump on them and then you'll take a transportation. That's really about it. I wish there was a faster way to catch these guys rather than just let them run around. Yeah, you let yourself get caught. Who's Mama? Mama Luigi? Let's bring up that terrible game again, or that terrible show again, why don't we? Actually, it wasn't a bad show. It was all right. All right, and to mention, you know, if you ever want to talk to something, again, press A when the prompt comes up. It's kind of simple. Please do as Mama asks. Well, Mama is probably the newest character in the Mario series to date. Oddly enough. Or the newest major character, I should say. It is Princess Rosalina. You know, the one that's coming into Super Smash Brothers in a little while, and, you know, that whole big game that's coming out soon. Anyway. She's effectively guardian of the cosmos, but she can't do anything about Bowser. I'll just tell you that right now. She will say that herself in about 2 minutes, but she will say that in about 2 minutes herself. All right, well, I will take care of this strange white creature you call it a Luma. My fists glow with awesome power. Their shine tells me to defeat you. Spinning fists. Anyway. So kind of like Mario 64, as you can tell by her saying that, the premise of the game is to collect the grand stars, or power stars, or various stars in the game. Yep. So now we have the ability to shake. Basically, shaking the Wiimote, we can shake and break things. And shaking also is an important mechanic with these launch stars. This kind of stems off a joke I made a little while ago on Twitter, oddly enough, but here is the spirit of a star. You are now part spaceship. What? I know, I'm trying to get into it. Okay, simply shake when you're inside one and you'll take off like a rocket. And that's it. Oh, so many mechanics to go over in the start of the game here. But Amir smashed up the launch star. So now we have to collect the star chips. This is what they look like as well, by the way. Just these small triangles. And Goombas. Because what's a Mario game without a Goomba? Anyway, I'm gonna try and get up to this star. One additional Mario, huh? That's what the game calls it. Anyway, so what you can do now with the shake is you can jump and shake to get a little bit of height. The shake can act as a little bit of a double jump. Let's see now. And dealing with enemies, you saw me jump on one, just standard Mario fashion, but sometimes that's a little difficult. You can either shake, and with some enemies you'll instantly defeat them. Or if we get another one, I'll try and show this off. I think we don't have any more. I'll try and show it off with the next enemy. There's just a lot to go over already in like these first few minutes. I almost died already. Go team me. Ah, here's one. Now what you can also do with enemies is shoot them with star bits using B, and then you'll kick them, defeating them. Defeating an enemy in this fashion, defeating an enemy in that fashion will actually net you star bits instead of a coin. But these are also a little bit different Goombas. They're like small Goombas. Unless you do that tactic where you shoot them with a star bit and then walk into them, they will always give you a coin. Other Goombas that you'll see later on do not have that. Alright, an enemy has a key. Ah, there's a regular Goomba. Oh, and he had the key. Go me! So yes, there's regular Goombas and then these small Goombas, which always yield star. Regular Goombas, unless you jump on them, will usually yield star bits. I call them star coins. And he is a miniature launch star. I have no idea what these are called. The game will probably tell me later. Anyway. Regular Goombas, you shake into them, and then you walk into them. They will always be star bits instead of a coin like the other one. Now this is fun. Giant Goomba meets Giant Destruction. Take that. Now as you can see me doing, with the pointer on the screen, you can actually point at star bits and collect them from afar without having to touch them. Coins you still have to touch, but star bits is just kind of your own thing. Oh yes. Well, could you get out of the pipe? So I would like to go down there. Anyway, here's where the first power star is. Now something I didn't mention is the ground pound in this game. It is being used to fuel this awful machine. I will stop the Terror machine. Anyway, something I didn't mention: ground pound. Jump and hit Z on the controller. Hit Z on the nunchuck after jumping. Basically, that will act as a ground pound. So now we're going to basically hit all these switches, turning off the power in this case. That's what I've been doing. We'll have more fun with these flip switches, as they're called, in later levels, or galaxies as they're called in this game. Be careful not to get zapped. It's quite shocking. I'll see myself out. But we have saved the first of many stars. We have saved the first star, which is also the Grand Star. Grand Stars never make a resurgence in the series, by the way. Other than the Galaxy series, this is the only time Grand Stars are used. But with the power of a Grand Star, what we can do is save this area that we've landed in. It's dank and dark, and I don't like it. Don't like one bit. Now that's a proper star, or a sun, I guess you could call in this case. That's a proper star. I dropped my controller. I'm bumping my controller around. I'm sorry. So what does this open? It opens this little hut. It actually is a lot larger than you would think. The first of many. Discovered a new galaxy in the terrace. Now today's first episode is going to be a little bit long because we got to go through a bunch of story here, but it shines weakly, maybe only as bright as a class 6 star. But at least the poor lumens will survive now. Star people mean so much to her. Ah. The Comet Observatory. Traveling in starry skies, we pass by this place every 100 years, but we suddenly stopped in front of this planet. Strange forces latched onto our ship, pulling away star bits and our power stars. And it is as always, stars. Our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep hibernation state in which it could not move. Those who took your special one picked up the power stars. Could I have that mural of Bowser? That's actually kind of an awesome painting. Reminds me of Yoshi's Island as well.
Please.
You only said one word. To predict images of the galaxies that are scattered across space. And there is such as a chance we can use our few remaining stars to look for other power stars. These round rooms are called domes where we can observe galaxies. But the only one that is working right now is powered by the power star you just restored. So we will try to recover the power stars from the galaxies that are there. And upon doing so, and upon completing so, be able to fly this like a spaceship. And go after the people who took the power stars. And our special one. I will save my game. But, kind of somber start. That is the first episode of Super Mario Galaxy. The game, don't worry. Though it was kind of slow, the game will pick up in speed very quickly as I squiggle around the screen. Squiggle, squiggle. Poke. I meant to hit the Luma, but I guess I hit her too. Whoops. Anyway, I ask that you join me next time when we will go into the terrace and explore the new galaxies. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I hope that you'll join me next time.